Vergil Ortiz Jr. destroys Maurice Hooker inside 7 rounds. Look, let me break down the fight for you guys. Round 1 starts. It looked like Vergil Ortiz was landing everything with full power. Every time he hit Hooker, it looked like he hurt him. And round 2 was the same. But round 3, Hooker started to find some success. And then round 4, Hooker hurt Ortiz and dominated him. Round 5 starts. It looks more the same. Hooker might have had turned the tide in his favor. But then Ortiz catches him again. Hooker barely makes out the round. Round 6 starts. Look, there's one thing about Vergil Ortiz. His jab feels like a right hand. Like, I see him throwing that jab, it looks more like a right hand cross. So that jab opened up a lot of things for Ortiz. And then he caught Hooker late in the round. Hooker goes down, makes it up, gets saved by the bell. Round 7 starts. He hits Ortiz with a right hand. It seemed like he broke his hand. He took a knee and quit. So, what do I think about Vergil Ortiz Jr.? First of all, we got to congratulate him for his victory. Second, what are his prospects against the champions right now? Because you got 3 champions. You got the unified champion, Errol Spence Jr., who holds the WBC and IBF titles. You got the WBA champion, Hugues, and then you got the pound-for-pound king. It's either him or Canelo. The WBO champion, Terrence Bud Crawford. His best shot at a title is obviously Hugues. Hugues is no slouch, but that's the easiest route. I don't think he can win with his style against Errol Spence Jr. I see him as being tailor-made for Errol Spence Jr. Because if you go on the front foot against Errol Spence Jr., one of the best pressure fighters right now in the sport, you're most likely than not going to get stopped. Now, could he beat Terrence Crawford? I don't see it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just think Terrence Crawford picks him apart. I see him getting stopped against both Spence and Crawford. He does not have good defense. He got hit a lot by Hooker, and he was hurt a lot by Hooker. His power wasn't something too special at 140. Him hurting a very young 147-pounder makes you think, what would Spence do to him? What would Crawford do to him? Because don't forget, Crawford, I think he's had a 12 knockout streak. I think he stopped his last 12 opponents. So Crawford, many people think just because he started a lightweight, he doesn't have the power. No, bro. Crawford can fight. And now let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Sadiq Boxing out.